Hi everyone and welcome to another Ask Alexandra. Are you ready for today's 3 questions? How can I work with you? Oh, great question. So there's a few different ways that we could work together, both on and offline. I have lovely clients all over the world, some of which I work with online and some of which I work with offline. And some people it's a hybrid if they're traveling or if they want me to come out to them. So I offer a 90-minute consultation where you can ask me anything. My time is yours. It's online. You can just book a time that suits you in my calendar. You book on the booking link. I'll put it in the description down below. And you simply book a slot. It's 90 minutes. You can ask me anything you want about your personal style, your conundrums, your midlife issues, your style evolution. My time is yours. And at the end of that, you come away with a style prescription, which I'll write up for you, where I offer a few suggestions that are personalized to you. So a 90-minute session is really great. Maybe if you've got an event, a special occasion, or you just want a bit of a taster session, that's perfect. Then I also offer longer services. Now, my approach is really holistic. I believe that style is an expression of your soul. So it's a real 360-degree style service. It's bespoke, suited to your needs. So for some people, that might be more to do with your wardrobe, your clothes, your midlife style identity in terms of what you're wearing. And for some people, that might be focusing on the home. It's really up to you. So we choose a focus and then we do a declutter of either your wardrobe or a specific area of your home, depending on which angle you go for. So we work out what kind of things you need to top up your style. We do a shopping trip. And again, all of this is available on or offline. It's no problem. When I say offline, at the moment, I'm working between London, Paris, and occasionally New York. But feel free to fly me all over the world. I have clients internationally. And we really evolve your style identity to bring out your best you at this point in your life so that you feel gorgeous as well as look amazing. And then, of course, there's also complete style overhaul packages where we look at all different aspects of your style identity, your home, your wardrobe, your mindset, using my Next Level You method to your inside out style identity. And of course, there's retainer services available as well. So for the 90-minute service, you can book directly on the booking link below. And for longer length services, feel free to book a quick style consult with me so that we can work out what your specific style needs are and make sure that we're right for each other before you invest. So the next question is, when did you realize you had this ability to style different looks? Oh, full of good questions today. So, I suppose the caveat to this is to say that I actually have always been a really behind the scenes person. You know, I started my career in the fashion industry in 1996 when styling was still a relatively new subject. You know, before that, even celebrities were choosing their own clothes and doing their own hair and makeup for the red carpet, for the Oscars and things like that. So it is a relatively young profession. And the way I saw my role was, I loved dressing other people. I still love dressing other people and bringing out their style identity. I'm obsessed by the way in which people hold themselves in outfits so that it looks realistic. And I love helping people tell their stories in style. That's what I've really been interested in. You might know that I come from an English literature background. And so I've always been interested in narratives and storytelling. And I found it fascinating the way that you can create implied narratives through fashion editorials. So I worked with magazines like Vogue, Harper's Bazaar. I was the fashion director for an art and fashion magazine called Exit Magazine. And I've been blessed enough to work with some of the most incredible art photographers in the world. So really it was this idea of style as self-expression and style as storytelling. And I love helping individual clients as much as brands with that idea. I think that's what's always driven me. I have to say that it's really only later in my life, social media is quite new to me, that I really started putting myself first. I think my career was always really important to me and I was always working very hard behind the scenes. So I was wearing quite, always a little bit eccentric and, elegant clothes, but I wasn't the focus of my activities. I'm still not, my clients are, but now I really enjoy getting dressed for myself a lot more than I used to. Okay, so the question is, who is my favorite industry celeb that I've worked with? Gosh, so many. For me, I've never been that starstruck in terms of actors and actresses. I think that we're all people and we're all working at the end of the day. And it's just, I'm helping all sorts of people to look and feel like their best selves. But I have to confess that as a young I'm not sure if I was a teenager, but one of the first cassette tapes that I had was Kylie Minogue. So it was such a big thrill when I got to do some things with Kylie Minogue, who is beautiful and bubbly and lovely. And also in the 90s, I was really inspired by the style of Chloe Sevigny. So getting to meet her was also quite, at that moment, I think it was sort of the perfect moment in my life. Aside from that, I've also, I think on a personal level, been really thrilled to work with some of the photographers that I've worked with, whose books I have on my bookshelves, you know, some of whose prints I own in my home. To be able to collaborate with, you know, some world-class talent like that, I found really thrilling.